Your subname could be as long as you want. Sometimes it's a good idea to give it a descriptive name so you know what it does. Again, I'm declaring a variable as a type. So shet name is a string, okay? Then I say, go to the active sheet, grab its name. And this is how you copy it. It says shed name, which is an object. It has some methods. One of the methods is copy, and copy has some options. I'm saying after the current sheet name, this becomes equal to means make that variable equal to that. If you want the new sheet to be before the current one, you say before becomes equal to. I want to do it active. Uh, this thing is related to my original one. It had protection, so I'm not going to worry about it for this one. After I created the new sheet, I want Excel to go to the cell A1. Okay, that's all it does. So this is basically a macro for the following. Right click, move or copy, uh, do it after this one, create a copy. In fact, it did it before this. Of course, I don't want this. I'm going to delete it. Now I'm going to assign the macro to this plus sign. Right click, assign macro, copy active sheet after itself. I'll do the same thing to this one. So if I want to copy this one, remember when you copy a sheet, everything is copied, including associations with the macros. See, it created a new sheet called blank sheet 2. Another copy, what have you. It just makes your life easier. That's all. Of course, I'm going to delete all of these now. All right. Okay, let's go back to our where we want to go. Where's my goal sequence template? And I'm going to basically set it up this way, right? Let me see. Oh, there's nothing I can do here, but I'm going to set these things as tables, all right? I'm not going to worry about formatting. You could do formatting later. I'm going to start the table on C3, okay? I'm going to click on C3. I'm going to insert a table, okay? I want my table to have headers, and I want my table, I think I have 2 columns. I just created a table. It gave the headings column 1 and column 2. What I want is input and value, okay? And I actually want right now just 2 rows. So I'm going to right click, delete table rows. So I have a 2 by 2 table. But I want to be able to add rows to this and delete rows when need be. But we'll come back to that. I'm going to do a similar table. Let me see where I do it. Starting C8, insert table, option status. Let me make that bigger. This is these are tables for my inputs, and these are tables for my options. Now, I'm going to do something on that status thingy, okay? My In this specific case, I'm going to make my options to be either on off or triple value, okay? I'm just going to do it on off to make it simple. Uh, I want the status to be on if the value of that status variable is 1. I want it to be off if it is -1, but I want to make a visual communication of that, right? So for now, I'm going to put 1 and -1 to these. You can format a cell with icons depending upon the value. Let's do it here. Under the Home tab, you go to Conditional Formatting. Okay. Go to Icon Sets. You may have multiple stuff, but I just want this one to be these traffic lights. Okay. So I have yellow, green, and red. I'm going to end up using only green and yellow, green and red. But right now, it gave it an arbitrary way of doing it. You need to modify that rule. Again, under Home tab, Conditional Formatting, go to Manage Rules, pick the icon set you have, and hit Edit Rule. Now, first of all, I want to show only the icon, okay? I don't want it to show the value. And now I need to specify when it's going to be green, when it's going to be yellow, and when it's going to be red. The type is going to be value or number in both of them. So if the value on that cell is greater than or equal to 0.5, I want it to be green. Otherwise, if it is greater than negative, not that one, negative 0.5, I want it to be yellow, otherwise red. Okay, apply, okay. Now, as you can see, it doesn't show the number except in the formula bar. So if I enter -1 here, it turned to red. If I entered 0 there, it turned to yellow. There is no two icon setup, but we're going to get around that. One problem is every time I want to change that number, I don't want to type, 1 -1. I want to be able to do it by double clicking on that cell. Okay. Right now, if I double click on that cell, it just opens up the formula bar. So I need to write a code. And oh, let me also do the format on this one. I'm going to use different set of icons on this one. Let me see. I'm going to do this directly. Home, conditional formatting, manage rules. I'm going to say new rule. Do it based on icon sets. And I'm going to use this check mark or red. Okay. It's just different icon sets. Same deal. Number, greater than zero point 0.5, check. Otherwise, greater than negative zero point 0.5, exclamation mark.